Cameron Robinson. Uh, I've been in banking for 13 years. I do anything from loans to deposits to helping customers financially. It's a combination of both. I would say about half and half. Um, some businesses and some individuals. Younger, so different background. Um, grew up in the Caribbean, um, low income family, third world country. Just did not have any of that, did not have the introduction to the financial world, I guess. So once I got here, it was a eye-opening experience. So not so much what I did growing up, but what I did not do. That kind of got me into helping others. Got into banking to help people understand their financial goals and understand the basics of um, what a credit score does for them, what a checkbook is, how to balance a checkbook. So just basically to help people who don't understand the basics of um, savings or loans, um, things like that. Yeah. College, 4 years of college. I took, I majored in, I majored in organizational communications, nothing to do with banking, nothing to do with finance. Just once I got out, saw the need. I don't think my background in education or my educational background had anything to do with it. Just more so a need I saw once I got done with college. Typical day, there is no typical day. You can get somebody who needs, again, help with their checkbook. You can get somebody who has a question about how to get a loan. You can get questions from somebody who has no idea what their credit score is and how to build it. So there's no typical day per se. It's just um, anything. Right now with COVID, there's a lot of phone calls going on. So people calling a lot looking for ways to get credit cards, how to balance their checkbooks, or how to get a loan. Helping people, making sure they, once they leave my desk, making sure they understand what we talked about, especially for somebody who's trying to buy a car, but they don't know what the next steps are, like saving that money, how much you need to put down. Is 20% a good interest rate? How can they get a good interest rate? So once they leave my desk, making sure they understand those basic principles of getting a loan, or basic principles of balancing the checkbooks. One of my biggest surprise um, in what I do is the amount of people who don't know the basics of how getting a loan works or how credit works. I think that's my biggest surprise. I just thought everybody knew how it works. But as I get to talk to more clients, especially underserved clients, low-income neighborhoods, it is mind-boggling how much they don't know and don't understand how the financial industry works, credit cards, debit cards, checkbooks, loan rates. That's my biggest surprise. Find somebody in that industry and talk to them. Banking is a great, rewarding place to work. Industry, it's a great industry to work in. Finding somebody and talking to them and just shadowing them for maybe a day or a couple hours, because there's several different aspects of the banking world you can go into. You can go into being a teller. You can go into being a account officer where you open accounts. You can go into being a loan officer. And within the loan officer role, there's different aspects of loans you can do, from hotels, investment properties, car loans. So just sitting with them, with somebody or finding somebody that can mentor you and just pick their brain. So you can kind of understand the different roles of banking.